Hey guys, I'm Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish. Today we're going to be playing with the lighting on the 29 gallon. This has got the nebula steel guppies in it, and the plants that are in it is some crypts and some jungle val, and this tank has always been my jungle tank. It's dirted, and you can see it's about halfway up dirt, but the plants have just been struggling really bad in it. So the light bulb is a T12, 48 inch or something like that, and it's like 2 years old. So about every year I had been changing the bulb just because I'd always heard you'll get better growth and let it go. And now all the plants are kind of dying off. So I'm hoping that I can just throw a new bulb in it and get a little bit longer. Like I said, it's about 3 years old on this dirted tank, but I've been meaning to do it. Been gonna make a video just so I could see basically kind of an update, but I can't remember the name of these crypts, so if anybody knows, throw that in there. I'd appreciate that. But I moved them up front into the brightest area and was hoping they would explode, and I'll show you what I'm going to talk about. Okay, let's slow this down, see if it makes a little less bubbles. I think it did. So right here I got this really crinkly leaf crypt. Well, the main leaf landed over here. I believe that, yeah, that's it. And it basically died off. So what I'm not sure is if the plant is struggling, or if you can see right next to it, this Mr. Rabbit Snail. I know he's not got the greatest shell, but he came in that way. If he's been chewing at it. But if you jump over to the back side of him, there's another one that I planted. It looks pretty good. It actually sent off a runner, which is right next to it, and it actually looks pretty good. So I'm not sure if the rabbit snails are battling me, but I definitely don't want to lose those crypts. So if I got to, I'll pull the other one out into a better tank that doesn't have the rabbit snails. Hopefully my glare wasn't too bad for you guys. But I don't know, the jungle valve's in here. It's not thriving. But I don't know if you guys remember. Oh, I can't get it on video. There we go. This is that Macaranda, and the snails actually chewed it off. And when they chewed it off, it started floating at the top. Now it's getting immersed grown. I think I'm going to let that go just to see how well it does. Try and get it in view, but you can see there's quite a bit of leaves that are poking up. Looks real pretty. But anyways, all we're going to do is change out the light bulb, and it's just going to be kind of just an update, and then we'll see where it goes. And I would like to get a little bit more out of this tank. I definitely don't want to break it down this time right now, because right outside it's like 14 degrees. So definitely not going to be dragging this tank outside and breaking it down at this time of year. Maybe in the springtime we'll go collect some new dirt, but not right now. Okay guys, well, the reason for the stocking cap is on this back porch is pretty chilly. It's a whopping like 12 degrees outside right now. And let's see if we can get him on camera. This rascal. He's got a potty, so he's gonna make some noise when he's done, but he'll come up to the door and go, whoo, whoo, whoo. You gotta go outside? He's like, let's go. Alright. And it's chilly. What you think? Come on. He's looking back at me thinking I'm gonna go out with him. I ain't going out there. It's cold. Alright. So, I'm gonna flip you guys over. 1 second. Okay, so this is the light that I had been using. I was getting it at Menards, and I've always had this brand and this light going, but I'm sure as T12s are aging, this is no longer available at that store. There are a few more Menards around, so I might try and get one. but I don't know. I'm sure you guys all read it, but it basically was the Grow Lux fish and plant whatever. But anyways, I searched around in there for a T12. All I could come up with was this huge case, and they are 65K, and they are a daylight bulb. So I have ran 65K bulbs, the corkscrew kind, and grown plants well. So I don't know if 65K T12 is the same as the corkscrew. If anybody has any idea, let me know. But they're both 40 watt, 48 inch. And this one here is 2400 lumens, which I'd have to look it up to know if that's really good, but it should be. I mean, it's the daylight 65K. I think that's just the normal what I was buying on the corkscrews. So in this packaging here, I saved it just so I knew what to rebuy, but I looked on it and I didn't see any specs on lumens or anything. So we're gonna take some of this, one of these, and we're gonna put it in here, and hopefully it looks decent. I'm gonna shut the light off. It's kind of what it looked like before. You can see the aquarium's really low. I need to do a top off. As it's kind of switching into winter and it's getting pretty dry here, the evaporation goes fast, especially on this back porch. So, not sure what we're gonna do. Got you flipped, and now our oxygen's out. So that's all I do every day, all day long, is let dogs in and out. Anyways, okay, Rascal's coming in. And anyways, they're in. Should probably edit all that out, but I'm not gonna. But that's why I got the stock cap on, because it is cold out there. 12 degrees. But anyways, I think I'm gonna try and get you guys propped up. And sorry. And I think I was gonna do like a time lapse. I don't know. You guys will know what it is. I've always heard on the rumor that you don't want to touch a T12 bulb because it cuts the life down. But if I'm only running it for a year anyways, or 2 in this case, does it really matter if you touch it? But I'll put some rubber gloves on just because I'd always heard you don't want to touch the bulb. So I think it had something to do with the oils in your skin, but these gloves got oily on them anyway. So I said that just from the package, super slicky. Anyways, you're probably not going to hear anything else, maybe a little tunage as we switch out the bulb, but that's all we're doing. And we'll get into it. Got to find the off switch because I have no idea where it is. Got it. Yep, that's why you run your lights on a timer, so you don't have to worry about how to turn them on and off. Hopefully Roxy doesn't want in, because that won't be good. It's pretty hot. You gotta spin these things just to find the notches. So really need to just update to a LED or something like that. But and you can see 40 watt Phillips. I don't know. It doesn't give anything, but just I thought the green meant that it was a grow light, but I don't know if that actually has any truth to it. So, of course, this 65K package that I got, I need 1 light bulb. So, what do you have to do? You have to buy 10, and it's not available. What it said it somewhere. Basically, you're just too bad. And it's cold outside, and Roxy wants in. And then normally somebody else wants out at the same time. They can't all do it together. But let's see if I can. a little bit too tall for this little porch. Alright, so I'm trying not to break any glass in here. And okay, I have no idea what we're going to cut out of that, but and this one is the daylight. This one's old one said F40T12DX. New one says F40DX. Oh, 40 watt. And it's not green, but it says daylight. I don't know. Wish I knew more about light bulbs. Literally stood there in the aisle for like 15 minutes looking to try and find what I wanted. And the thing that I wanted didn't have the right thing in it. Okay. Those always, you spin them once, it clicks it in, you spin it once again. I can see why we went away from these, but boom! Works. And I'm going to tell you that's going to be a disappointment. I can see it already. Dang it. Alright, yeah. Hit the light. Show you what I see. Gotta get my glove off. I can't touch the thing. Yeah, there's no way that's as bright. That ain't gonna work. That is a big bummer. Yeah, there's no way that's brighter, and it's green. Makes everything look green. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know. One, I hate the color. And two, I don't know even if they make that light bulb anymore. It's gonna get bright. So, dang it. I thought it was gonna be brighter, but that ain't gonna work. I don't even know if that's really gonna make a video. I might post it, but it's definitely not the same as the curly Qs, because those are the 65K and they're super bright, like the CFLs or whatever they're called. Not probably gonna work. One, I don't like the color, and two, it definitely ain't no brighter. So if I cannot find that same style bulb, I might have to get a different fixture, because I got it in T8. Okay, well, I already switched it. I think I'm just going to let it run for a little bit. And probably have to add to this video to see if I come up with something better. But I'll let it go this way. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.